Don't bring me down. Don't bring me, don't.
Hey guys, it's been like forever since I made a video, and I'm so sorry about that. I just haven't had the motivation. I haven't known what to film, and I've just had a lot going on, and so I'm finally getting around to filming a new video, and today is a special one. I am doing a review on a product. I actually got two e.l.f. Primers, but I'm going to do both reviews separately so we can see, or so you can see how the product looks, and it's not just a jumbled video and everything packed into a couple of minutes, because I really want to show you guys how it leaves my face looking and all of that. So today I'm going to be going over the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. Now this, I actually have had my eye on for a while. I do not use a face primer, and I know that's awful, it's horrible, it's bad for your foundation will look cakey if you don't use a primer, it's not going to stay on as long, it's not going to look as good, just overall you should be using a face primer, and I do not. So I've been looking at this one for a while because I didn't want to go out and buy a high-end primer because they're so ridiculously expensive. If you can get something at the drugstore that's way cheaper than anything at, you know, like Ulta that's high-end, then do it. You know, that's how I feel. That's what most of my channel is going to be, is drugstore products, because, you know, I don't have a lot of money to go out and spend $30 on a facial primer, and I know that a lot of people on YouTube don't have a ton of money and that's what they're looking for. So that's really what I want to gear my videos towards, is trying to find a product that is cheaper than a high-end product but works just as good. So with that being said, this e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer is supposed to fill in fine lines and create a flawless finish. Now this does not say that it's going to leave your face matte, and it's not saying that it's going to get rid of your pores, because they have separate face primers that do separate things. So this one is just for that. It said that this is a clear multi-purpose skin primer that prepares your skin so makeup goes on evenly and has a long-lasting satin finish. So this primer is supposed to be long-lasting, and it is supposed to make your face clear and even, so that your foundation doesn't cake up in certain dry spot areas. So that is what I'm looking for in a primer, because my foundation, I find, cakes up in certain areas of my face that are dry, even when I apply a moisturizer. So I've been really wanting to get a facial primer that's not going to let the foundation just set in certain areas and begin to look cakey. So it does not say that this primer lasts 24 hours. It doesn't say anything like that. I do love e.l.f. products because they do not test on animals. They are, I think all of their products are like recyclable and all of that. And the one thing that I love about this primer, just from already seeing it, is that it is a pump applicator. Now that is such a big deal for me, because when you have a primer and it's not a pump anything that's not a pump applicator, and it has to do with makeup, when it's not a pump, if you think about it, your hands are getting into what you're using. You're getting into your product, and all of your bacteria that's on your hands, even if you just cleaned your hands, even if you're a clean person, you still have bacteria on your hands. And when you put your hands in the product, it's going to leave bacteria in your product. So when you think about it, a pump applicator, you're not putting your hands directly into the product, you're pumping it out and getting a little pea-sized amount on your finger that you can apply to your face, so it doesn't, you know, you're never gonna get too much. You can be careful with it, you can apply more if you don't have enough on. I think that a pump applicator is definitely the way to go with a lot of products, and I love pump applicators. I need a foundation that has a pump applicator because I hate having to, you know, dip my fingers into my foundation and dump it out on my hand. I prefer pump applicators for most makeup products, just because it's cleaner and healthier and just all around great. So That being said, as you can see, this product is white, and this is actually a clear primer, which I thought was interesting because most primers are skin colored, or a lot of their other primers in their e.l.f. line are different colored for different things. Like I think that their hydrating one is like a green, I'm not sure, but I know that this one is clear, so I thought that was interesting. I really was excited to kind of try that out and see how that looks. So yeah, with all of that being said, I think that's just about everything that I needed to say for this product. It does say that it is ideal for all skin tones, so that's good. If you know, have a darker complexion, it's gonna work just as well as it does for fair skin, which I do have fair skin. So okay, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna open up the product, which I'm not gonna lie, I already did open up yesterday and apply this to my hand to see how I felt about it. So it does come with this little plastic covering over, does come with this little plastic covering over the top of it, and then it just is resting in there. So this is the product when you take it out of its packaging. Looks like this. It is a plastic casing. It has a clear top, which I did have to kind of pull at that. Oh, maybe not anymore. Oh, darn. I thought that was going to be a good thing. Has a clear plastic top. It is 0.47 fluid ounces, which is kind of deceiving in my opinion. You can tell that it's not, I don't know. I think that it's kind of pushed up a little bit on the bottom, and it's not like as full as it could be, which is a little deceiving, but I mean, also, I need to mention that this product was only $6. It retails at $6 online. It retails at $6 at basically, I think, any store that you can find e.l.f. at. I got this from Target. So it is a very cheap face primer. Definitely something to look for. And again, this is the Mineral Infused Face Primer. It is the clear e.l.f. face primer. So I have already applied my moisturizer for today, so now I'm going to go in with the face primer, and then I'm going to show you guys what the face primer looks like with my foundation on top of it. So I'm going to apply just a little pea-sized amount, and we'll see. So this is what it looks like when it comes out on your finger. It is just a clear product. I'm just going to dab this here, on my forehead, my chin, my nose, a little bit more over here, just wherever. It's going all over your face, and then rub it in. Now this doesn't have a smell to it, like it's not, doesn't have a perfume based anything in it, but it does have a kind of weird producty smell. I don't know what I would call it. It's not awful, because that smell has already gone away basically, but I'm not a fan of whatever that smell just was. This goes on very nice. This feels really good. Basically feels like a moisturizer to me. It's very soft. My skin even feels softer just from using that. I really like that. So far so good. It feels really, really good. It's not leaving my face oily, and it's not tacky. It feels really, really good. Very soft. That's really nice. I'm impressed so far. So let's go ahead and see what it looks like with my foundation. I am going to be going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I am in the color 120. It is Classic Ivory. I do feel that this is a little bit dark for me, but I did get some color just a couple days ago. I got a little sunburn, so I am a little tan, so this should kind of blend in nice. So I'm going to go in with my foundation. And I know that my beauty blender is dirty right now, guys. I'm so sorry. Apologize for this. So I'm just going to start applying my foundation like I normally do. applying my foundation all over my face. I have not set it, I have not put concealer on it, and I do have to say that I feel like it kind of blended around my face better with the primer. Alright guys, so I just finished my makeup for today and I absolutely think that my foundation looks wonderful. I think that the primer really set my foundation to look like it's not cakey, and I'm really hoping that this lasts all day long because I really like the look of it. I think that it looks really good. And it's set very nicely. For a $6 primer, I think that this is great, but again, like I said at the beginning of my video, I have never used a facial primer, so I am not comparing this product to any other product that I have previously used because I have not used any. So with that being said, as this being the first facial primer I've ever used, I am very impressed with the way that it has made my foundation look. From going from not using a primer and having my foundation cake in certain areas, I think that this looks really good. I do still feel like my foundation is cakey, but I think that that is just my foundation. It's not the primer. So overall, I give this product a 4 out of 5 stars. I think that it's great. I almost do wish that it had a scent to it because I don't like when products just don't smell. And I know that most YouTubers say that that's the best thing ever, but I really prefer my products to smell, and I know that that can sometimes mess up the product. But if this product smelled just a little bit better, I'd be more satisfied with it. But overall, I really do like it. So again, this product was $6 at the drugstore if you want to purchase it. I think that it's a really good start out primer if you are just using drugstore products. So go ahead and give that a check and try it out and see what you think. I will be having another review up on my channel soon on the Poreless Mineral Primer by e.l.f. I want to give this a try as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Leave a comment down below if you have any video requests, and I hope that you guys have a great day. Bye!
Down, don't bring me down. Don't bring